Guys, look, right? The day before the the Sunday before the super blood wolf moon eclipse, lunar eclipse in Leo that we had last fucking month. It was January 20th, but on the 19th, no. It was on the 21st. On the 20th, I was at work, right? And I had a customer, and I called the police because they were shoplifting. Long story short, I had some things going on and they had to take me. They didn't even get the girl, but I was acting in integrity. So even still being there, which I have, um, was a Leo, right? It was just looking at a Virgoan chart, to say, if you look at the basic Virgo chart, the 12th house is Leo, prisons, institutions, isolation, things like that. And the Aquarius is the 6th house, work, co-workers, health, well-being, things like that. So that 0 degree Leo moon was in essence connected to all those eclipses and stuff we had, right? So the shit was just so uncanny, but it was like, okay, this is necessary. All right. And I had a lot of clarity while I was in there. Also connected with uh, a couple of energies, very particular, in my family. So, okay, I got a light cigarette on this one. The numbers that have been popping up for me is 217 and 227. I know they're dates, just by the way that my messages come in. I know for sure that they are dates. It's a 10-day timeline. Uh, the the um, 217 to 227, right? So I today is the 17th of February. Something spectacular is to happen today, and the confirmation that I'm getting is not only did I get that those messages last night when I did that reading, the videos in between that are just posts from last year, not last year, 2016, around the time I started my channel, to kind of because time is not linear. You can kind of see some of the same trends from 2 years ago happening now. It's like running not consecutive but concurrent, right? But anyway, so the day that the whole thing transpired, the day before the blood moon eclipse, there was a particular person that I was working with, and I have not worked with her since. This was my first time working with her, and she wasn't even here 15 minutes and I was getting put in handcuffs. A weird shit, right? And the customer that had actually stepped out of line to speak to the young girls who were shoplifting and tell them, hey, think about this. You don't want to go to jail for something like this. When I was 17, I got, a theft charge, and it hindered my life. So, he was trying to talk some sense into him. I have not seen him since, and I had not seen him previously. He came in today, and both of them are here. They arrived within 10 minutes of each other. And it's that black cat in the Matrix that you see in the beginning of the movie where they see it twice. And she's like, oh shit, something's off or something's about to happen. It's that kind of feel. And it's just, I don't know what's to happen next, but it's like, it's a whatever was supposed to have happened that day, or whoever I was supposed to encounter that day, that because that was still lingering on my path, and I had to get it cleared. It seems like today is a chance to renew, you know what I'm saying, like revisit it. And luckily it's before, Mercury goes retrograde and things are Um, I want to say it's like the Mercury retrograde to me is like you're talking and the person you're talking to is behind you. So they can hear you speaking, but they can't grasp everything that you're saying. When you're talking to somebody face to face, you can read lips and you can hear there's no resistance between their voice traveling straight to your ears. But when they're speaking forward, but you're behind them, there's a lag, there's a drag, there's a yeah. So that's how the retrograde works in my eyes. But I'm definitely seeing. Um, I definitely needed that isolation period, that little time away. My moon is in Leo, and that helped me sort out some things and sift through some things that were still lingering in the subconscious. It really helped me dig some shit up that I thought, I don't know, like I had only skimmed the surface of, and I really was able to get to the nitty gritty of some shit, which I really appreciate. It seemed like um, my back is on fire though. Like the back of my heart chakra, it's on fire. It's on fire. Like it feels like there may be a knot right there or something, but it's just a ball of energy behind my heart chakra. You have the fronts of your energy centers, and then you have a back where you bring in energy. You also have to release too. And last night I described myself as feeling like hot with two T's, like a volcano, like about to burst at the seams. And with that, again, with that reading, having to just keep calm and control myself and be real strength card right now, and keep it together. But really, Uranus, that Aquarian energy is like, I ain't done with you yet. It's no coincidence that the particular conversation I had prior to doing that reading last night was exclusive to an Aquarius with a Leo mate. And just to see the two of them in context helps me put into context what needs to happen within me. When I look at my moon sign, I have to sometimes look at its opposite in order to really grasp what's not being said. Because I do look for what's there, but I look for what isn't there as well. And it gives me a whole lot of insight. Whole lot of insight. So hold your hats, ladies and gentlemen. And if it is something that catches me off guard and flips my life like Will Smith flips it upside down and this and that, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it may take a minute to even vocalize, but if I feel it, I know y'all feel it. It's coming in. It's like fucking finally I can just, I don't know. It's like I said, bursting at the seams, volcanic, just I can't even, like the tower card that I saw, that eruption, that and I woke up with Snoop Dogg's Central Eruption on my mind a couple of weeks ago, and it was like playing in my head, just resounding, and it was so odd. That's not a song I think about or listen to frequently, so it did take me by surprise. But I think my passion is like I had a lid on it for various reasons, some past life stuff, some early childhood stuff, and that stuff has come to the forefront, um, thankfully. And it was like kaopectate on top of poison, that charcoal pumping of the stomach sort of extraction that had to be done. Even so much so when I did my Reiki, my physical body reacted and was ridding itself of a whole lot of mess. When they say, you're full of shit, that's the type of literal purging that was taking place. And I could just feel my sacral chakra, my solar plexus has been on fire, like a ball of fire, not like heartburn, but just it has that same sensation to it, but not with the pain of like heartburn. But my solar plexus has just been like in a blaze and a lot of movement in my sacral chakra, things shifting and moving, and I can feel the actual energy just weaving in and out. Like what was blocked is, and something I do affirm, block, unblock, block, unblock, block, unblock when I'm doing certain types of clearing work. And I didn't pick that up from anywhere, but it's kind of like to me like an open sesame, like abracadabra, get this shit, do what the fuck I say, block, unblock, let it unblock itself, with the energy, the attitude of a black obsidian. I put myself into the mind, into the power, and that's volcanic fucking lava, molten lava that is cool. That's what black obsidian is. Damn. But that's where that's what I've been doing. Just on a personal note. It's not, I haven't come across it anywhere. It's just a personal thing. And hopefully it could work for somebody else too, but sorry. Fuck all the bullshit. Some shit's about to pop off. Some shit's about to change. It's really foggy and murky here today. Feels so fucking good. Looks so fucking beautiful. But I just wanted to give y'all an update. Because between now and the 27th, everything is about to change. I fucking feel it in my bones, in every fiber of my being. And I've only felt this sensation, this happiness, when I was manifesting some shit for myself last year, and was actually in this energy for a couple of days. And I knew it was a sneak peek preview, and I was talking about popcorn. My very good friend is an actor, and I told him, I said, I feel it in my bones. I feel it. It's right here. And I'm right in that same time and space again. I think it was last year around this time, actually. If I'm not mistaken, it was around the early spring, late winter, and we were having this conversation. Oh man, it's a wash. It's washing over me at the moment. So that's what I wanted to share. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back soon.